So JRPGs are my favorite video game genre, and specifically the PS2 was my favorite era of JRPG gaming, or essentially the era where my interest in JRPGs really expanded. So till this day, PS2 and PS1, followed by the SNES, are my favorite systems so far. But recently, R2D2 managed to give me a great deal on some incredible JRPG games for the PS2, knowing that I love the console and the genre as well. So I really thank you. And I've got this box here from him with all the games. I got it probably about a month ago or so, but I was doing a lot of uni stuff. So I made a promise to myself that once I finished all that stuff, then I will go for it. So I thought, why not show you guys all the games I managed to pick up? But some of them are really incredible gems to me, games I've been wanting to play for a long time. So again, thank you so much, R2. Here we go. Ready? I just feel like the Zelda music going. Okay, so first up, we have the Atelier Iris series. So we've got Atelier Iris 1, we've got Atelier Iris 2, and we've got Atelier Iris 3. I believe number 2 comes with it's got a bonus soundtrack included in this one. And this is a series that I had seen gameplay footage of several times, but it was always in sort of videos where maybe a topic was being discussed. So there was nothing telling me what game the footage was from. And then finally when R2 showed me these that he was selling, and I looked them up and I realized that's the game. They're the series. So I was really happy to get it. I've always, now that I know it's this series, I have been wanting to play it for a while. So it's good to have all three, or the first three of the Iris series, and I can get to play them. But it doesn't stop there. We keep going. So a game I've been wanting for a long time, and I'd never been able to find it because I was looking for an Australian copy, and it was just so hard to find an Australian copy, and I think I gave in the end. R2 was giving me a great deal on this, and I thought although it's a UK copy, it doesn't matter anymore. It's still a PAL game, still works exactly the same. So I thought, for once I'll go with the UK copy, and that is Shin Megami Tensei 3 called Lucifer's Call. It has it's got a different name over, I think in North America or something. I can't remember what it is, but this is the first Shin Megami Tensei game to get released in Australia, at least the mainline series, I believe. So number 3, yeah. So finally glad to have that game, and I'll definitely play it. I know I found out recently it's also available on the PS3, PSN, so I will actually download and play it that way, but I always like to have physical copies of the games I do play digitally, so now I have that one. And speaking of having physical copies of the games I own digitally, Rogue Galaxy. I've got this on the PS4, so it was really good to get a copy of this on the PS2 now. I can put that aside. By the way, everything I've got in here is in really incredible condition, so thank you so much, R2. It's just, put a lot of care into both maintaining and cleaning all these before giving them to me, so that means a lot. And here we have it. I've been wanting to play Dragon Quest for a long time, and most of the recent Dragon Quest games have been coming out on handheld. And I have issues playing games on the handheld because I sort of get a really sore neck. So I always said to myself, the first Dragon Quest game I'll play will be on console, and Dragon Quest 11 is around the corner, so I'm really excited to play that. But I had my eye on this Dragon Quest 8 for a while, and I think not for a while, I'd say more so since it was announced to be coming out on the 3DS. And I was like, bummer, it's on the 3DS, it's not on console, so it'll hurt my neck, I'm not going to play it. And lo and behold, I managed to get a copy of Dragon Quest 8 on the PS2. Really happy to get this, really happy. And I've heard great things about Dragon Quest games. It's been recommended to me by Gundam Rust. Thank you for the recommendation. So I will be playing this copy. I won't be playing the 3DS copy. I'll be going for this one, even though I heard there's some more. But I want that experience on, a home console and stuff. And moving on. Breath of Fire, Dragon's Quarter, my first Breath of Fire game. I got this on recommendation from a friend of mine. He's got this game, said he enjoys it. So I thought, why not go and get this? And a game I've been looking for a long time, a series I've been wanting to play for a very long time, and unfortunately number 1 and 3 never got released in Australia, so it means I need to track down a copy from Europe, UK, or an NTSC copy. But we got the second one, which is really weird. But without holding the suspense anymore, that is Xenosaga Episode 2. I love the Xenogears, I love the Xenoblade Chronicle series, and I've always wanted to play the Xenosaga series. So this is a really cool special edition. It's just missing the cover slip, but that doesn't matter because I got it for a really good price. I'm sure I can find that somewhere. But yeah, it's odd that we got the second one, an Australian print version, but we didn't get it of the first and third. So because of that, I just haven't played the series, because it just hasn't been hard. It's been hard to find a copy of the first and third, or I found them for quite an expensive price, so I thought I'll hold off. But I managed to get the second one, so I can tick that off the list. And moving on the list, the game I already own, series I really enjoy, but this is the collector's edition, I should say, and that is of Digital Devil Saga 2. So this is a Shin Megami Tensei series game. It's a spin-off, if you're not aware. So this collector's edition comes with the soundtrack as well, and it's a turn-based RPG game. It's at least 40 hours worth, 50 plus hours. Really great series. If you haven't played it, I know here in Australia at least, it's on the PSN store on the PS3, so you can download number 1 and 2 digitally. It's just 2 games. Really good series, and it's got a dark tone like many Shin Megami Tensei series games, but I really love the traditional sort of turn-based atmosphere, with the whole aspect of what you could call personas in a sense. So it's a really cool, sort of throwback to the Persona series, but being very dark, both in story tone, but also in the color and lack of saturation, everything, whereas games like the Personas are very poppy and bright and stuff. So do recommend that game. Moving on to the last PlayStation 2 RPG, an action RPG in this case, and if you know the Brave Fencer Musashi's game, then you may know the Samurai Legend Musashi. Now this is actually one I don't know too much about, and generally I always buy games that I want to get. One, I've been wanting to get Brave Fencer Musashi, and because this is related to it in some form, I'm not truly sure of how, I thought this is something I should get. Secondly, I haven't gone Brave Fencer Musashi because it never got released here in Australia, at least to what I'm aware of, so it's really tricky to find a copy, especially from the US and stuff like that. And third, Arthur gave it to me for $5, so can't complain with that, and it's got a really cool sort of like a cel-shaded art style from what I've seen of gameplay and stuff, so I thought, why not? But to top it all off, I really want to thank you for this, R2, because this is something you offered to give me for free when you mentioned me once that you were selling this game, and I said, oh my gosh, you've got this game, I really want to get it. When you sort of all of a sudden aware that it's a game I've been wanting to play for a long time, which I've mentioned previously on my channel, you were really kind enough to say, here you go mate, have it for free. So without further ado, drum roll, Eternal Darkness. I have talked about this game several times on my channel. From what I'm aware of this game, I've spoken about. I am not much of a horror fan when it comes to games, but I've always been drawn to wanting to play this game. And for me, that is a huge thing, because I'm incredibly turned off horror games. But this game just drives me to want to play it, so I thought, I've got to get this. So I was really grateful to get this. And yeah, not finishing on a dark tone, finishing on a bright note. I got an incredible lot of games there, all great prices. Maybe you've got some of them and you've played them, you've got good memories or experiences that, feel free to share below. Maybe some games you might have played that I've mentioned and you did enjoy them, so let me know that too. But yeah, anyways, I thought, it's been a long time since I've done a pickups video, and being both a combination of a genre of gaming that I like from a system that I absolutely love, I thought, awesome way to share it to you. Once again, thank you so much, R2D2. Link below, check him out. I can't say enough, you have to check him out to sort of learn how great he is as a YouTuber and a person too. He's an honest guy, does great reviews of a lot of things. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and until next video, stay spot on.